everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm sharing a non-traditional way of making paper embellishments, commonly known as collage fodder, which you can use in your mixed media projects or your junk journal. I've already prepared the blue version earlier, and now I'm going to make another sheet with warm colors. I've taped down a sheet of regular drawing paper on all four sides with masking tape on a cutting mat. And I will be using a plastic scraper to apply the paint. An old credit card works just as well if you don't have a scraper. To get more of the paint onto the surface, I suggest holding the scraper at a flat angle. I am scraping the first color from the top edge. I continue this method with two more colors until the whole sheet is covered. This needs to dry before adding the next layer. Next, I'm using a stencil to add some visual interest in some areas. Remember, we will be cutting out shapes from this sheet, so perhaps think a little ahead of where you would want the placement of the stencil pattern to be. Once this is dry, I'm adding my favorite text stamp on top. Note that I'm using plum-colored ink and not black. And finally, I am making some marks with crayons in contrasting colors. By the way, in the video description below, I have listed all the supplies you'll need for this project. Now I can remove the tape and start stamping my motifs. The pink one is still a little wet, so I'll be starting with the blue one. I've chosen leaf and flower-shaped silicone stamps to create my embellishments. I consider the placement carefully before stamping the motif with black ink. When the entire sheet is covered and the ink is dry, it's time to cut out all the pieces. I like to keep my embellishments color coordinated in little cellophane bags like these. I hope you enjoyed this simple method of making a batch of collage fodder. A thumbs up would be very much appreciated. Take care and see you next time. Bye!